Today we are giving you the history of the Holodomor, Ukraine's man-made famine. The Holodomor, which translates to death by hunger in Ukrainian, was a man-made famine that occurred in the Soviet Union in 1932 to 1933, primarily affecting Ukraine. It was a result of Soviet leader Joseph Stalin's policies aimed at collectivizing agriculture and suppressing Ukrainian nationalism. Under Stalin's forced collectivization program, Ukrainian farmers were required to surrender their land and join collective farms. The implementation of this policy led to widespread resistance and a brutal crackdown by Soviet authorities. Grain and food were confiscated from Ukrainian peasants, leading to a catastrophic shortage of food in the region. Millions of Ukrainians, estimated to be between 3 to 7 million, perished as a result of starvation during the Holodomor. The famine was exacerbated by other tactics employed by the Soviet regime, such as blockades preventing the flow of food into affected areas and the suppression of information to the outside world. The Holodomor was not just a natural disaster but a deliberate and brutal act of oppression against the Ukrainian people. It was a tool used by Stalin to crush dissent, exert control over the agricultural sector, and eliminate perceived threats to Soviet power. Despite the scale of the tragedy, the Soviet government denied the existence of the famine and suppressed any information about it. It was only in the late 20th century that the truth about the Holodomor began to emerge, and it is now recognized as a genocide by many countries and international organizations. The memory of the Holodomor remains a deeply significant and tragic chapter in Ukrainian history, serving as a reminder of the devastating consequences of authoritarian rule and the resilience of the Ukrainian people in the face of immense suffering.